भगवान श्री योगी राम सूरत कुमार की जय। योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, जय गुरु राया। योगी राम सूरत कुमार, 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 जय गुरु राया। योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, जय गुरु राया। योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, जय गुरु राया। योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, जय गुरु राया। राम 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 राम। योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, जय गुरु राया। योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, जय गुरु राया। राम 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 राम। राम 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 राम। योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, जय गुरु राया। योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Rama 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 Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Rama 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 Ram. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jai Guru Raya. Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama Rama Ram. Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama Rama Ram. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama Rama Ram. Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama Rama Ram. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama Rama Ram. Rama 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 Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jai Guru Raya. Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama Rama Ram. Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama Rama Ram. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jai Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jai Guru Raya. Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama Rama Ram. Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama Rama Ram. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jai Guru Raya. Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jai Guru Raya. Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama Rama Ram. Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama Rama Ram. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jai Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jai Guru Raya. Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama Rama Ram. Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama Rama Ram. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jai Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jai Guru Raya. Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama Rama Ram. Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama Rama Ram Yogi Ramsuratkumar Yogi Ramsuratkumar Yogi Ramsuratkumar Jai Guru Raya Yogi Ramsuratkumar Yogi Ramsuratkumar Yogi Ramsuratkumar Jai Guru Raya Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama Rama Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama Rama Ram Yogi Ramsuratkumar Yogi Ramsuratkumar Yogi Ramsuratkumar Jai Guru Raya Yogi Ramsuratkumar Yogi Ramsuratkumar Yogi Ramsuratkumar Jai Guru Raya Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama Rama Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama Rama Ram Yogi Ramsuratkumar Yogi Ramsuratkumar Yogi Ramsuratkumar Jai Guru Raya Yogi Ramsuratkumar Yogi Ramsuratkumar Yogi Ramsuratkumar Jai Guru Raya Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama Rama Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama Rama Ram Yogi Ramsuratkumar Yogi Ramsuratkumar Yogi Ramsuratkumar Jai Guru Raya Yogi Ramsuratkumar Yogi Ramsuratkumar Yogi Ramsuratkumar Jai Guru Raya Ramsuratkumar Yogi Ramsuratkumar Yogi Ramsuratkumar Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama Rama Ram Rama 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 Ram Rama 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 Rama. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jai Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jai Guru Raya. Rama 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 Bhagavan Shri Yogi Ramsuratkumar ki jai. Sarvam Yogi Ramsuratkumar Ashram. It is with deep gratitude we have offered the Nama flowers at the lotus feet of Bhagavan with pranams. We all know that it is no small grace that we have been able to gather here without finding any excuse to stay out, to sing His powerful name in His powerful shrine. Everything is grace from the beginning to the end. Let us celebrate this grace always. Now, we have been seeing one story after another. Today we shall have one more story. We know that it is the supreme power which manifests as the Guru in order to uplift the devotees. So a Guru is in truth the concentrated form of the supreme power. So now we have to bow before the supreme power of the Guru and learn the wisdom. A Guru is like a potter. We all know how a potter makes a pot. He will hold the inside, he will support the inside with one hand and then start beating from outside in order to bring the pot to a shape. This is exactly what a Guru does. On the one hand, he would be giving us blows. He would giving blows to the ego. At the same time, he would support us from inside in the form of mental strength. His grace would support us. Even while giving beatings from outside, he would also support us from inside. Why? Because he wants to shape us and take us to the supreme. Now, Sri Janaka Maharaja, we have been talking about him, that how he was a Rajarishi, completely detached from the world and still very much in the opulence of a king, an emperor's
palace. Now, before he became a guru by himself, he too was a devotee, a very restless one. He wanted peace. He was ruling the kingdom for many years, and he was getting tired of it, and he wanted peace. So, Yagnavalkya, who came to his court, and immediately Sage Janaka knew that he had found his guru. He went and prostrated before him and said, Swami, please tell me how to find peace, permanent peace, that peace which is independent of everything outside. Then Yagnavalkya looked at him with a smile and said, O king, you simply have to surrender everything that you have to me. Your material wealth, your body, your mind, your intellect, your ego. Everything you have to surrender to me. If you do that, then you find your way to that permanent peace. Sage Janaka had always waited for this moment, and now he knew he had found the guru who can give him the wisdom. Immediately he prostrated before the guru and said, Swami, this moment I give you everything that I have owned. Whatever you asked for, my material wealth, mind, body, ego, intellect, I have surrendered them to you. Now, Yagnavalkya nodded his head with a smile. Now, it's one thing to say that I have surrendered to you. Often, Yogi Ramsuratkumar Bhagwan used to get letters, many letters. In many of them, people would say, Swami, we have surrendered. We have surrendered ourselves at your feet. We have no one else to go to. And then the next few sentences, they would list out what they wanted from him. That we want to build a house, please bless us. We want to marry off our daughter, please bless us. You know, they would list out, and then Bhagwan would smile and say, you see what they have surrendered? They have surrendered their problems to this beggar, not themselves. And then he would go into peals of laughter. So now, Sage Janaka Maharaja said, I have surrendered everything to you. He nodded, the Guru nodded with a smile. And then the next day, there was a huge assembly. Now, while the court was being run by the king, a Brahmin came to the court. The Brahmin said, O king, I have fixed a function. This is the holy thread. It is customary that the Brahmins would put on the holy thread in a function so that they would become fit to learn Vedas. Brahmopadesam. A guru will come and teach them the mantras, the Gayatri mantras, and then they become fit after that to learn Vedas and to recite them. So the Brahmin declared, I have fixed a function of the holy thread for my son, but I am very poor. I don't have money at all to celebrate. Please give me whatever is needed. He was very polite, courteous, He bowed deeply before the king. But Janaka Maharaja kept quiet. Now the Brahmin started to plead with him. He said, King, it is your responsibility to look after the prajas. And I have come here before you, a poor man, begging for some money so that my son could learn the Vedas. It's a righteous cause. Why wouldn't you say anything? And again, Janaka Maharaja kept quiet. Now slowly, the Brahmin was getting worked up. He was getting tensed up, and he began to lose his aplomb. He said, I have been telling you, I'm a Brahmin. I'm a Vedic Brahmin, a Vedic Pandit. It is your duty to look after me and my needs. And here I am begging you blatantly, openly, for some money, and you're not doing anything, you're not committing yourself. What kind of king are you? And then he started to abuse him. But even then, King Janaka kept quiet. Now in the court, all the people began to look at each other, and they felt very uneasy because it was so much unlike Janaka Maharaja to keep quiet. In fact, he would go out of the way to help people. But this is quite unusual, what is happening in front of them. And then the Brahmin became violent. He said, I'm going to curse you. And then he gave a curse to Janaka and left furiously. Now, after the Brahmin left, the people in the court, the ministers, asked Janaka Maharaja, why would you do this, O king? It is not like you to do this. What made you do this? Then Janaka Maharaja, he looked at his guru Yagnavalkya, who was seated there, and then said, yesterday, my guru demanded everything of me and I had surrendered. So today I don't have any money. I am as poor as the Brahmin who came and asked me. I have nothing of my own. So how can I commit myself to any giving? But he was going to curse you. He cursed you. Doesn't that mean anything to you? Are you not getting disturbed over the curse? He said, I have given my mind. I have given my mind also to my guru. So why should I worry about it? Why should I fear any curse? Everything that happens afterwards is only my guru's. I have nothing of my own, neither the mind to react, nor the heart to feel, and nor the money to give anybody. Yagnavalkya got up and said, O Janaka, if that is your attitude all through your practice, you will get the highest wisdom. He blessed him and left, very much pleased with his disciple. And of course, we all know that Janaka Maharaja became a Brahmagyani, and that he became the guru of the Shukamuni. So this is surrender. The surrender that we all talk about is very conditional, and though no surrender at all. So it's better to do what we can. Chant the name of our Guru. Bhagavan had repeatedly said, every nama of this beggar that you chant will help not only yourself and the people around, it will help the whole world. And moreover, it will help this beggar's father's work. So every single Nama that we chant, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, he comes to our rescue, he helps us, guides us and protects us. There are many, many experiences, episodes that we have been seeing for the past 1 year and 9 months. His Leelas, under the title, "One Leela a Day Keeps the Maya Away." Because the Leela, a demonstration by the Guru in the life of a devotee, has so much to teach us. See, it is at once a lesson to learn, and it's also the glory of the Guru. So all that we have to do is chant his name, because we know that his name is himself. He is present in his full glory in his name. And we know by his saying that no single Nama goes waste, that every Nama helps us with what is needed in a situation. It sharpens the brain, the past sins, it eats up the past sins, and it prevents us from committing any future sins. We should be committed to the name, and the name then is committed to us. And we all know that it purifies us. And for that purification, we should necessarily chant the name incessantly. And then do the seva with joy. Sing the name with joy and do the seva with joy. And that will take us to the highest wisdom. Now we shall submit our today's prayer. Bhagavan, we beg you again and again and again for your immediate intervention to free the humanity from the clutches of these viruses that attack both the body and the mind. We beg you to bring back a dharmic normalcy in all aspects of life. We beg you to help and protect all those people who are working hard for the sake of the others, unselfishly. We also beg you for a boost of our economy, and we pray and beg for unbroken remembrance of your name and your Leelas. We also beg you to bless us to be fine instruments in your hands, so that we could run our everyday life, our entire life, as an offering to you. And we also seek the ultimate truth, the ultimate state of Satchidananda, the blissful, peaceful Purana, Puranatva, for which we need to be purified completely, so that we could see your living, vibrant presence everywhere, in everything, and all the time. We also beg you for your blessings to be able to see your sankalpa, your will, and your leelas behind every happening of life. And more importantly, even in the most wretched sufferings of life, most disastrous experiences of life, please bless us to see your hidden grace in them, knowing that these sufferings have come as karmic effects. At the same time, Bhagavan puts a blessing in us, a blessing to push us towards God. And so it gives us a greater closeness to God, and it Atma Labha for us. It's meant for our spiritual growth, so we should be able to accept it as a definite blessing from Bhagavan, who is a well-wisher of all of us, and be grateful to him. And Bhagavan, we beg you again for all the species of the cosmos, at whatever level of being they are, to be free from the state of misery and be lifted to a higher plane. We also beg you soulfully and intensely to be free from the cycle, the vicious cycle of births and deaths, to be liberated from the tyranny of our ego, and to live eternally in you, the eternal Supreme. Jai Yogi Ramsuratkumar.